Hey guys, this is Ben Sword, founder of Music Marketing Classroom, and I want you to go and find a pen and paper real quick because I'm about to give you a simple 4-step music marketing formula that's working really well. I'll wait a sec so you can go and grab a pen. Let's do it. Now imagine this scenario. What would happen if you became the smartest PR person in the genre of music that you're working in? What if you could turn on a stream of targeted music fans like a tap and could reach more fans in minutes than most people do all day? What if you had a systematic, step-by-step process to transform those fans from kind of interested to raving evangelists for the music that you're promoting? What if your income was automatic, predictable, and based on selling beautiful products that music fans were happy and eager to buy? Sounds kind of like a long shot, and I used to think so too until it happened to me. I went from depressed and stuck in a horrific day job to a free full-time musician making a good living and helping other musicians do the same. Or in other words, I reached nirvana. I set up a high-ticket, subscription-based product that pays my bills each month and allows me the freedom to do music full-time. And the amazing bonus is that more than ever, I have the time and motivation to hone my skills day after day, which continues to make the marketing process even more effective. I put thousands of people on my email list and use the exact same system that I'm about to show you to build an entire business around my music that's become my life's work, my passion, and will also be my pension. And the thing that got me there was embracing online marketing. Everyone knows the internet's a great way to find an audience, but online marketing only works if you do it right. And in order to do it right, you need to follow a proven formula. So if you're trying to promote music online right now and not getting the results you want, it has nothing to do with how fancy your videos are or how much money you spent on the recording. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how fancy your production is. It's only about how deeply your stuff connects with your target fan and ultimately entertains them. From there, success or failure comes down to how you promote it. So without further ado, let me download this plan into your mind so that you can start using it right away. Here it is. Step 1, creating your fan funnel. Now your action point from this, and there will be action points for each of these, is to set up a simple homepage to collect contact information from targeted fans so that you can build a relationship for years to come. Now I want you to think about this. Your target fan base are bombarded with distractions online right now, more than any time before. So essentially, when they get to your website, you have 9 seconds to capture their attention and imagination and convince them that your music is worth supporting over the millions of other people posting tracks online. As you probably know, modern technology has made it easy, cheap, and quick to make a record. But the downside of all that is that we now need to work even harder to rise above the crowd. So a great way to capture their attention and build a connection right off the bat is to offer them the thing you're most proud of for free. It kind of makes sense, but when you meet a new person, you want to put your best foot forward. Like, having a bath and spritzing yourself up with fancy perfume before the first date. And all they have to do to get their hands on your amazing piece of coolness is provide you with some contact info so that you can send them even more cool stuff in the future. It's a beautiful thing. We call this moving the free line. And fixing the holes in your website sets you up perfectly for part 2 of this formula. And that, my friend, is consistent fan flow. Whether you're just getting started or you already have a large fan base, your ability to drive those people to the fan capture page, then put them on your email list is critical. In the classroom, we have a ton of tried and tested methods for doing this, but one of my favorites is a very special kind of Facebook ad that pays for itself. Because with Facebook, you can laser target hits to your site from people who are already into the same kind of music in under 10 minutes. I think you would agree that if some rich dude came up to you and offered to swap all your $10 bills for 20s, you'd be on a mission to give him every last cent you could get your hands on. And it's with this mindset that we approach advertising. So your action point here is to decide which classroom approved promotion appeals to you the most, then focus on that one process until you have at least 100 people coming to your site each day. Because as Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So now you've got fans coming to your site, we can move on to step 3, which is epic entertainment. And your action point here is to get a smartphone and start to capture everything that's going on behind the scenes. Because most of the time you can entertain your gang by just hitting record and bringing them into your world. The reason for this is something called check move theory. And this concept tells us that the more positive interaction fans have with the artist, the closer their subconscious connection will be. And that will ultimately lead to more support, whether that be financially or just help with promotion by bringing new fans into your world by word of mouth. There's actually a trick to doing this, which I'm going to give you, and that trick is to fire up YouTube and watch a bunch of rockumentaries. Try searching behind the music, watch a few episodes, and you'll soon get a feel for what kind of content works the best. It's usually stuff about how the project got started, moments of drama the musician faced, and interviews with the key players. You can make very similar stuff with a very low budget, and each time a member of your audience watch, read, listen or comment, they move up another step on the ladder to super fan status. You also want to keep track of cool stuff that's happening online, because if you're first to tell fans about interesting things they can share with friends, they will always look forward to hearing from you. An easy way to do this is to keep an eye on the YouTube most watched chart and share anything that makes you fall off your chair in amazement, because it will probably have the same effect on your audience. But you may be asking, how are you going to make any money with this plan when you're giving your stuff away? And that brings me on to step 4, which is building your income. You can, of course, still sell traditional music products, and there are plenty of books out there to learn about old school music distribution where you make a relatively small percentage for each sale. But for me, the most exciting area of expansion for musicians is adding digital products to the sales funnel with no upfront investment, because that basically means a 100% profit margin. So in a nutshell, you'll be using your newfound influence to share products with your fan base that have the power to help them learn something cool. And with the explosions of iPads and Kindles, information products are the most exciting business in the world right now as far as I'm concerned. What you're looking for are products already selling like hotcakes that offer to share the revenue if you promote them, because then it's an easy win. But obviously not all digital products are created equal, so we've developed a set of criteria to allow our members to properly evaluate income potential and coolness. Coolness, that's a very important thing. And if you've already got a big following, this is going to be like throwing an income grenade into your product line. So there you have it. Those are the 4 steps. That's a pretty simple formula, but this same formula is how I'm making my living right now. And honestly, I'm still in the development stage of my latest music project, and I've not even been able to roll out half of what I've got planned yet, mainly because I've been way too busy working with our super cool members inside of the classroom. So now you know what to do, I want to show you exactly how to do it, and I want to do that through a program I've created for you called Music Marketing Classroom Platinum. This is where you and me work together personally on each element of the plan to make sure you have everything running perfectly. So we've developed an entire easy to follow step-by-step video training series devoted to each part of the plan.